13 years in foster care.
Sexual abuse.
Where's my mom and dad? Ain't seen them in years.
Neglect and abandonment.
I felt abandoned. Then you came
Emotional abuse.
and took me by my hand, and I said, walk me home
Physical abuse.
to a place where there's love. Walk me
Inadequate medical care.
where you'll never give up. Walk me home.
Drugs or incarceration.
I don't wanna live out.
Once a child enters foster care, social workers determine the best type of placement.
I love my foster mom.
The three most common types of placement are kinship care, group homes, and non-relative care.
With all my
Studies show that children placed in kinship care often fare better overall, as family members are typically better equipped to deal with any emotional or physical needs the child may have. Yet only approximately 25% of children are placed with relatives. If kinship care is not available, social workers may look to group home placement, but most commonly they use foster home placement.
to a place where there's love. Walk me home.
The requirements to be a foster parent in Kentucky are
At least 21 years old, sufficient income to meet family needs, can be married or single, must be in good physical and mental health, must complete 30 hours of training. The American Academy of Pediatrics estimates that 30% of children in foster care suffer from severe behavioral, emotional, or developmental problems, and that almost all children suffer from behavioral or emotional problems to some degree.
Somehow we'll figure it out.
Right,
What are you crying about?
because Mother is bringing
I feel
my energy
dealing with my
down.
pain inside. You could bring hope to my life.
Many sources agree that the training the foster parents receive is not adequate in preparing them to handle the needs of the foster children. This results in many foster parents only fostering for a few years and foster children being passed around from home to home as the parents are ill-prepared to deal with each of their needs.
On a mission to end this negative trend is Sunrise Children's Services.
Sunrise is a faith-based organization that has been working to protect Kentucky's children since 1869.
Each child in foster care is given a ranking of 1 through 5, level 1 being no problems and level 5 being severe problems, behavioral, emotional, or physical. Sunrise only accepts level 3, 4, or 5.
Sunrise offers a different kind of foster care. They maintain strong, quality, therapeutic foster homes, and through professional training and ongoing support provided by their staff, they allow foster parents to grow confident and competent in their foster parenting abilities. Foster parents must also complete 42 hours of pre-service training and participate in home studies.
Sometimes our families will give a notice, a 2-week notice, and we have to move that child. Also, a foster family may be a full-time foster family, or they may be what we call a respite family. Both have to go through the same training. Mm-hmm. Some families just want to keep kids on weekends. We have foster families, kids that need a break. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if you have a child that has really challenging behavior, you got to have a break, and we got to have somewhere for those kids to go, and for those, so those parents can just sort of calm down for the weekend.
In the words of a seasoned Sunrise foster parent, fostering is spilled tears, broken dreams, and stolen innocence. It is the restoration of what was once lost and the new beginnings of things to come. Fostering is the choice to parent children thrown to the wolves, neglected by the selfish, and a holding pattern for those slated for reunion. Not to spite myself, but to bless my life, I fostered. I cry, I pray, and I cherish my children to the betterment of themselves, whether within my home or out into the world and to the continuations of their lives. The handprints of a mother's love is upon them. The blueprint for success is within them. Fostering is planting a seed of hope that will endure the weight of the past and bring harvest to a promise of the future.